In the last decade, we've been blessed with DC, Marvel, Warner Brothers, right? Peanuts, all of the gang, so to speak, coming out with collectible coins, changing the plateau that we look at. It's no longer vintage coins, the Morgan piece, wheat cents, etc. It's now modern issue, crazy ideas, gorgeous looking pieces with low mintages. And tonight, we have the last coin of last year, 2023, in the beautiful Marvel Classic Series. And it's Spider-Man, everybody. Yeah, Spidey. So the series itself is known as Classic, Marvel Classic, which means they're taking the 1 ounce, and in this case, also the 3 ounce, the two big silver pieces, and they're adding colorization in one spot on the coin. You might remember we had Thor available and it sold out a few months ago, his cape being red. You might remember Captain America, right, with his shield being colorized. Small, subtle looks, but they want to bring out that classic look and feel. And as you'll notice here, where all the mumbo jumbo kind of has been hidden, it's nothing but Spider-Man, with the reverse being very simple and clean. This is legal tender. It is a proof coin, $2 denomination, 0.999 fine, struck by the New Zealand Mint, so you know the quality is definitely there. Licensed by Marvel Comics through the New Zealand Mint, new way the government have issued. Now look at that jumbo hockey puck sized 3 ounce silver. Gorgeous. Just a deep, it's just enlarged. When you turn it sideways, you see the depth. You see how beautiful these pieces are overall. Now, the packaging we'll get to here in a second, and the packaging is Marvel, which means we know it's nothing but the best. How special? Well, this $10 denomination, which is the 3 ounce, there are only 1,000 of them that they made, and it's sold out. And you just saw the finger right there. What is that? 2-3 inches away from the coin, and you can see the imagery, the mirrored background, which is what a proof is. Again, a proof is a method of manufacture, how they make something. An uncirculated coin is a coin that goes into circulation struck once, right? But a proof coin is polished dies, polished planchet, in this case, the 1 ounce or 3 ounce piece of silver, struck twice with enormous pressure. And with the techniques of today, they can contrast the frosting, the mirrored backgrounds, and then they add the colorization process, which on the front of these coins is the spider web coming out of Spidey's hands. They did a phenomenal job. So here's the question, gotta ask, how many of you know this one? You might remember, and I was a comic book kid during this era. How many of the Avengers are there? Right, this is Marvel, right? How many of them are there? Well, let's rattle them off, shall we? Captain America is an obvious one. Iron Man, right? Thor, we talked about him earlier. The Hulk, another obvious one. Wolverine, everybody always leaves out, right? Remember those movies? Doctor Strange. Daredevil, right? Black Panther. Captain Marvel, the movie just out in the last month or so. And again, number 10 is Spidey. Now here is a question on popularity, because popularity rules collecting, right? It's like real estate, location, location, location. In collectibles, it's quality, quality, quality. But popularity makes a difference, because big silver coins always are more popular than rare small silver coins. Just the nature of the beast. So I think it's our way here in America, go big or go home, right? The number of movies issued in the last decade. Last 2 decades, let's just say, to make it easier. All right? Superman had 6 of them in the top 3. Spiderman, over under. That's 6. Well, the answer is it's number 1. It's 8. When you look at it, Wolverine, all of them with Disney Plus right now. There's a series out there for Doctor Strange. Wolverine was out there. Daredevil's out there. Black Panther. Captain Marvel. I mean, they all have their own movies series. But the number of movies in the last 2 decades, 8 of them, compared to Superman with only 6. Again, Superman or Batman, I would have jumped onto both of those, right? Last 2 decades, Spider-Man's the one. It all came from Stan Lee, right? Stan Lee's the mastermind of a number of these great characters. And the very first time we ever saw Spider-Man was on Fantasy number 15 back in August of 1962. If I only had a brain, right? And put mine aside versus, trading it, playing with it, reading it, right? Doing what we do with a comic book when you're a kid. Competition, good question. Again, only 5,000 of those 1-ouncers. It is sold out. All these popular themes sell out quickly before they get to the public, the world public. They sell out to distributorship around the world, of which we're one of them in the United States. 1,000 of the 3-ounce. So 5,000, 1,000. Competition, well, the last issue was Thor, right? 198 is the current marketplace on that one. We haven't seen any of our competitors out with this Spidey 1-ounce yet. But a lot of them, because of the low allocations we get, never make it to air. We got a number of you that you speak with Maria, Bill, etc. in the corporate office. So whenever the new one comes out, you want a phone call to make sure you can keep your series going. We respect that and honor that. Look at the thickness of those big 3s. On top of being a hockey puck size. On the 3-ounce with only 1,000 for worldwide distribution, wow. Currently we're looking at $3.99 to $4.50 on the last couple of 3-ouncers that are out there in the marketplace today. So again, the last one of 2023, even though we're in the early parts of 2024, is Spider-Man. Officially authorized by Marvel. It's Marvel everywhere. They definitely like to get their brand out there. But when they put this classic series, which is the beautiful 1-ounce proof, with a little bit of highlighting in color just to make the accent clean, and this one, it's just straightforward. It's just the web coming out of his hand on the obverse. But only 1,000 and 5,000. Wow. Guys, let's put a 30-second clock up. And down to like 10 or 12 1-ouncers. Only 4 3-ouncers are left. avccoins.com. We might have a few of the back issues online. They usually sell out, but whenever we have one pop up or we buy one somewhere, we always list them online. Just got to write in Spider-Man or Batman and it'll show you all we have. But tonight, $129, $299, the official issue prices of these 2 beautiful coins. Even though it's sold out, we maintain when we bring it out the first time, it stays that way. This is our first time. They're going away. Thanks for listening.